Way to go! You took the advantage when you saw your chance. You might expect this first move, but be careful of variations that might catch you off guard. Getting ready to fianchetto your bishop and control the center from afar. Their better move was to prepare a bishop for development. You fianchetto your bishop, placing it on a powerful. Their knight comes into play, attacking. Developing the knight. That's not a mistake, but they did not find. Castling protects your king and activates your. They kick your knight with a pawn, forcing it to move. This moves your knight to a safer square. They offer a fair trade of pieces. For sure, you had to move away from the threat. Their better move was to increase a bishop's. Your best move was to force doubling of pawns. You can pick up a free pawn. You captured a free pawn. Your opponent develops their bishop off its. You are forcing your opponent to have isolated doubled pawn. A straightforward recapture. A risky move, leaving your king open to potential attack. They move the knight to safety. You kick the opposing knight with a pawn, forcing it away, moving their threatened knight to safety. The game is still close to equal, but you lost. Defending their hanging knight. You overlooked an opportunity to eventually win a knight. Recaptures. Your better option was to prepare a bishop for development. Your rook is pinned to the king. You missed a better way to prepare a bishop for development. Their best option was to threaten checkmate. You develop a queen, which means you move it from its starting position. They've improved the positioning of their piece. Yes, this is the way. They are threatening to win material through an eventual. Your better option was to develop a knight and attack the center. With the right moves, your opponent is sure to win your pawn. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help you. They are right on target. Well done, an excellent move. Your opponent creates a pawn chain, making their. You permitted the opponent to kick a bishop. This is the only good move. You're going to end up losing a queen. Your opponent's move wins your queen. You found a safer square for your queen. Decent move, but they had a better one. You allowed the opponent to eventually. They missed a chance to eventually win. Clearly, you don't want to leave your queen in danger. This move left their knight hanging. You won a knight for free. Their best option was to kick a queen. You allowed the opponent to eventually win a knight. There was just one move that worked for them, and this wasn't it. You allowed the opponent to eventually win a queen. They overlooked an opportunity to eventually win a queen. This move loses a knight. Their better move was to block a check from the opponent, developing a new piece. Their best option was to move a queen to a more active position. You overlooked a better. Their better move was to move a rook to safety. A clear recapture. Their piece is now in a more active square. You step your king away from the checking queen. This move left their pawn hanging. You are now able to win material through a fork. Nice fork, you'll be winning material. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You can win material through a fork with the right. That was the only move. You overlooked a better way to win material through a fork. They moved their king out of the check from your knight. That rook was yours for the taking. They missed the right idea here. Makes your life. This move wins a queen. Their better move was to block a check from the opposing rook. You're still on the road to checkmate. They moved their king out of the check from your queen, getting closer to the forced checkmate. That was the only move. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your rook. Checkmate is always the best move.